Heyo everyone, Hexi here. Today we're going to be checking out Gungriffon. Oh, Dalios operating system. Do you think it's going to be better than Windows 12? I like the way they launched their robots here. Just kind of dump them out the back of the jet. It's kind of like paratroopers, but not exactly. Then the enemies got ground mechs and their own version of the aerial mechs, but we're the good guys, so we get hero heads on our robots.
Gungriffon Blaze.
You can tell it's Gungriffon Blaze because we showed an explosion. Also, it's presented by Working Designs, and they're one of the companies that is notorious for making the English versions of video games harder than the Japanese versions. So here's hoping that I don't need an unworking designs patch to make this game playable. Well, we got a lot of wrecked robots. Let's make some more. Oh, we've got to make pilot? Yeah, sure, let's make a pilot. Pilot name default? Nah, got a better idea. Let's just name them... Play... Wow, they've got the whole Greek alphabet in here. And some wingdings. Oh, and lowercase. That's annoying. Player 1. Yeah, that's about right. There we go. Yeah, it's player 1 time. Let's go to Guam for training. And now you guys know where Guam is. Well, time for a briefing, Armored Core style. This mission is strictly to allow you time to acclimate yourself to AWG's control mechanisms by means of target practice with target drones in a very controlled environment. The exercise begins here on the northeast beach. Ooh, we can swap out some of our shit. Grenade, anti-tank missile, new penetrate gun, shotgun, or MG1. Well, I feel like an anti-tank missile would be awfully handy. FPM is massive attack ability. Oh. Is there another FPM for this side? No. Oh. Firepower plus 1 attack power up. Equip 2 to double the effect. Yeah, just power up my firepower. There we go. Well, these robots have very long legs. Ooh, ew. Okay, so you know how in a lot of games, left analog stick moves you and right looks around? This game, it's the opposite. Oh. Skeeched the AWGS unit. What does skeeched mean? Oh. Look up, please. I'm getting shot from somewhere over here. Yeah, we got our tank mechs. Okay, well, this isn't gonna work out like this. Hold up. We gotta go back and change the controls. What? Select level? Sound and background, stereo and mono, BGM on and off, body surface, explosion. There's no way to reverse the controls? Hang on, hang on. I'm just gonna put this in the background for a minute. There we go. Just hide that for one moment so that I can change the control settings. Oh, is there no way to change the controls on a per game basis? Very confusing. Let me just quit the game real quick. Is there anything in the cheats that'll let me flip the joysticks around? No, they just made things unnecessarily difficult, it seems, for no reason. Okay, I'd have to create a whole new controller profile just for this game. Yeah, we're not doing that. Sorry, Gungriffon Blaze, but you're not worth all that effort. Hey there, Matt. Welcome. I just started up this game, but it has a really awkward control scheme. And I wanted to try changing it, but there's no way to do it on a per game basis, it seems. Unless there's something I don't know about. Boy, those are a lot of words. Good thing I'm not reading them. But yeah, let's keep going. I'm gonna try and get through the tutorial. Oh wait, pad config. Change course and angle, general movement. Beginner's console, beginner's console 2, beginner's console 3. None of these. Swap the, swap the change course and angle with the slide motion over there, though. Forward backwards on the face buttons. That seems even worse. Oh. Weapon systems. I like how they have a fake model box back there. Oh well. Oh, I used up my items from the last tutorial? That's some bull. Well, time to launch. Oh. Can you see how confusing this is to try and navigate whenever you've gotta use the left stick to aim, though? You wouldn't think it would be that bad, but it's kind of terrible. Gotta skeech these AWS units. Also, it's got sort of tank controls where if you're not moving, left and right switch directions. If you've played a lot of tank games, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Thankfully, you can pick up more supplies in the field. So all this ammo that I'm wasting is a little inconsequential. Oh. Those are some pretty nice destruction physics. I'll give them that. Constantly looking down because I'm trying to move forward, though, is very disorienting. Heyo, Kodarian. How are you doing? Well, there's got to be something around here somewhere that I still haven't blown up. Oh. I'm gonna have to find some way to fix this control scheme, though, if I ever play this again. Okay, I wiped out the enemies. Now what? There's enemy 2 of 2. Yeah, they swapped the left and the right stick. So all of my muscle memory is fucked up because I have to aim with left and move with right. Whoa. Yeah, it's also kind of got that thing the tank games have where your controls reverse if you're standing still. Though, it's very awkward to get the hang of. If the joysticks were the right way around, I could deal with the other issues. I get the feeling there's one more on the beach or something that I somehow missed. Because I didn't see anyone up there. Probably a tank in the underbrush somewhere. Well, I don't see any enemies on the beach. It'd be nice if I had a radar or something. Oh no, there's 1 minute left and I still haven't found him. But I don't see anywhere where an enemy could be hiding. Oh wait, what's up here? Come on, jump. Ah! Aha!
Over time limit.
I couldn't see! I'm just using up all of my items here, trying to do the tutorial. I'll just remove everything then. Sorry if it looks like I'm bad at the game, guys, but it expects me to be able to play backwards. I don't know, I think being a robot crab might be preferable to, left-handed camera controls. I'm getting so disoriented. Which, I mean, I guess is sort of like piloting an actual robot. I'm sure it would make you queasy. Yeah, this game definitely needs a radar screen. But at least we skeeched that motherfucker. Skeech! See, because we've got wings on our robot, we can just kind of fly over the map. Which is pretty cool. Shoo! Oh, let's try the blue one. What's the blue one? Rocket pods. Okay, now we can head over to Cape Canaveral. There are point goals. Something tells me this is gonna be suffering. I just wish there was like a way to do the armored core grab on this. Hold the controller upside down. Let's see. You know, I don't think this is gonna work out, but here goes nothing. Oh. Yeah, no, that doesn't work either. Oh, whoops. Why are the enemies all ignoring me? Hey, you guys better pay attention to me. I mean, the rocket music's pretty cool. I'm enjoying the game's environment. It's got quite a good vibe, you know? Oh, oh, oh. Well, at least we can just roll over the tanks to disorient them. I mean, yeah, just sliding over the fields and taking on enemy tanks and robots is pretty engaging. It's just getting used to using the opposite hand for shit is so annoying. That guy's a friendly. That one's a friendly. Maybe the enemies are over here? Whoa! I'll blow up their space shuttle.
Mission complete.
Well, that was the mission, apparently. Yeah, the robots look pretty cool in this universe. Welcome, Masky. How are you doing today? Oh. Cumulative score bonus. I didn't get the goal points, though. I was supposed to get more score. You've proven to be qualified to take down the fortifications here. The mission will begin from your current position here. You'll join Alpha Platoon here, and they are awaiting your rendezvous to begin advancing on the fortifications. The stronghold is very secure, with only 2 possible routes to reach it. Whoa, that was a very fat robot. I like how our allies just run in like it's not a big deal. There goes the walker tank. Boy, I sure hope that there's something good back here. Whoa, there's 74 enemies on this level, but only 11 of them are the target. Oh, shit. Yeah, about that, guys. I kinda didn't do that. So now I'm right in the prime position to take out these gun turrets. Yeah. Thank you, Co. As ever, I'm extremely grateful to have such good little base babies. Who is little tank over there? Trying to beat the crap out of my robot. Yeah, you probably don't know this, but during World War II, I just got behind all of those bunkers and shot the shit out of their gun turrets. Right, the grenades aren't power-ups. Gotta keep that in mind. Oh. And this is how Hexi won the war. Oh, that's one of my allies. It's about time you guys showed up. I sure wish I could see things. Oh, I think I'm out of bullets. Yep. All out of the gun. Surely there's got to be a resupply point somewhere. Oh. Maybe I shouldn't have wasted all of my time and bullets on, turrets. Good thing I didn't bring any items with me. Items are kind of a liability, all things considered. Oh, you donated the 500 today? Aww. That's gonna help so much with upgrading the channel. I was just thinking I need like a new banner and a new intro screen and everything. We need a stream starting page, you know? So that you guys have time to get in here. This morning I woke up and I went back to one of the HoloLive girls that I really enjoyed. So I was watching Sana's stream from like back in the day, and I missed the fuck out of Sana. She was so nice. And I just hope that I can sort of match that energy with my streams. How is my ally just running over sheer cliffs like that, though? Oh yeah, we could have just resupplied back here. But I forgot this place existed. Anyway, time to move out! That's okay, Ko. You deserve some smothering after that. I might have to join her. You're gonna get nice, happy Hexi hugs. The best type of smothering. Ah, we're trying to blow up the helicopters this mission, it seems. Yeah, he sure does. Maybe a chest pillow or something. There's so much radio chatter in this game, and it doesn't really amount to much. Oh, edge of the world. Where do you suppose the rest of those helicopters are? Well, that's kind of trippy to look at. Man, these guys are armored up. I can't believe it's this difficult to gun my griffon. I feel like this is where I was supposed to climb up, but I just didn't. I know, right? Now, spare him the bonking stick this time. I can't speak for Matt, though. I just don't know where the rest of the helicopters are. It would sure be nice if there was a map in-game that I could open. But all there is the pause menu. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, that's the edge of the map there. And like I'm behind the walls. So I came over here. Oh, there's an enemy defense robot. These still don't count towards the kills though. What am I doing wrong? Maybe I'll have to actually start reading the mission briefings. Uh-oh. Running out of time.
Overtime limit.
I mean, I reached the score plateau. So at least I did something. Gotta grab those weapons. Okay, so you gotta start down here at the cliffs. There are only two possible routes, either jump up the waterfall or take this way. Four lead Tiger-type vehicles, codenamed Bishop, have been identified. Destroy all Tigers by working in concert with Alpha Platoon. Be careful of the batteries on the mountainside. Okay, so we have to take out the tanks in the firing line, as well as the helicopters. 4 enemy troops are at the mountaintop here. 4 lead types, 13 units, codename Knight. 3 immense batteries, codename Pancake, have been identified. Destroy all the targets identified here. I can't wait to eat those pancakes. The supply point is beneath the waterfall. However, supplies can also be obtained from enemies. Keep watch for enemy reinforcements. Mission name, Liberation Nation. We are going to consume the pancakes, Co. I'll do it in your honor. You gave me the muns, so it's only right that I give you the buns. Just gotta get in here, pick up some repair, pick up some ammo, whatever that is. Back up, back up, back up, back up. Because we're going to jump and get over this firing line. Now that we're behind enemy lines, it'll make destroying their facility a lot easier. Oh, that's a grenade. Okay, those guys were part of the platoon we were supposed to destroy. Gotcha. I guess I better go take out those tanks in the front. There's one. Okay, that's two. That's another one down. Just gotta stay close enough that I don't get shot down. Okay, what have we got left? Oh, okay, there's some guys still left here. There we go. Mission complete. Hey, small dino, welcome. How are you doing today? I'm just playing some Gungriffon, and it has this really bad thing where they've reversed the joysticks, the analog sticks. The left one is on the right, and the right one's on the left, and there's nothing I can do about it at the moment. At some point, though, I'll figure out a way to reconfigure the controls so I can play this easier. Okay, Allied East Battlefront was breached by enemy troops. Oh. The Western Alliance forces have been called in to prevent the reinforced hill position at the top from being taken. Alpha Platoon will assume the defensive position here until the reinforcements arrive. You must prevent the enemy from taking the hill. So the enemies are gonna try and head up the hill. We've got to intercept them and keep them down. Your first objective should be to move to the position under the bridge. Gotcha. Then, while carefully watching the situation, advance to the foot of the hill in the west. You should draw enemy attention, triggering an attack from the west. You must keep allied damage to a minimum. This mission has 4 possible supply points. Heyo, Kit. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Mission name, Pawn of the Gods. Protect the Allied position and troops. At least one of 5 Alpha planes needs to survive. That's good. Oh. Enemy vehicles at the SE. Well, as long as there aren't any enemies up here. That's the biggest concern. What's going on at the top of the hill? There's no, like, helicopters or anything, right? This is what we're supposed to be protecting, I think. At least that's how the briefing made it seem.
All systems broken down.
Damn. Looks like I need to rely on my allies a little bit more here. That was kind of a clusterfuck, you know? Way too many guys. Okay, let's get up the hill, I guess. Where is the hill? There it is. Just get in position and then take the high ground. Well, at least the music's rocking. Okay, that one's a friendly. So just last night, I decided to start seriously getting into Bubblegum Crisis. And all the bad guys are called boomers in that one. It's very funny seeing an anime where they're just like, okay, boomer. And I'm like, damn, they killed that boomer. Shit that you don't expect to say while watching anime. One thing I'm starting to notice, though, after watching Gunsmith Cats and now watching Bubblegum Crisis, is that all of these really good old animes were really fucking short. They were effectively just OVAs, but back in the day. Back before there was like a dedicated word for those. Now this game could benefit from some quick turning. The time for us to move back yet? I feel like we're gonna have to fall back soon. Retreat for the hill. Oh. I'm just gonna make a break for it. Make sure to duck and weave. There should be some repair items up here. Yeah.
Mission incomplete.
Aw, man. I guess they blew up whatever we were supposed to be protecting. Damn. Man, and the first level was so much more simple. Just blow up a space shuttle. Let me go back and try and get a higher score on that. The launch sequence is unskippable, by the way. Thankfully, this game's launch sequence isn't nearly as offensive as the one in Armored Core 6. Those ones take forever. And the characters in the game just want to blab at you the whole time while you're launching. And it's like, oh, guys, can we just shut up for a minute while I launch my robot? I'm trying to look cool here. You're messing up my aura farming. I'm sure Kit gets what I'm talking about. Yeah, thankfully your machine gun is more than enough to take out the tanks. But you should save your grenade rounds for the big mechs. I can't believe this game has boxes of varying rarity. It's like a precursor to loot boxes. Can't believe they put that Gungriffon mechanic into Overwatch. Yeah, at least it's free. Now we're only at 140,000 points. We're gonna need a few more than that. Well, I must have missed something somewhere. Well, let's blow up that spaceship and hope it gives me enough points.
Mission complete.
There we go. That got us over the stage point limit. Cumulative score has been reached. Medal awarded. Yeah, give me all those power-ups. Then we can try Grease one more time. And then I think we can move on from this since it's so difficult to play. You guys just don't understand what it's like playing a game backwards. You'd have to experience it. Oh, that one's friendly. Well, I don't want to accidentally blow up a friendly. Just gotta grab a few more bullets. Try to figure out where the enemies are gonna be coming from next. Thankfully, their entry points are fairly predictable. keep locking in here. So chaotic. At least it makes you feel like you're actually on a battlefield, but woo! It is a wild ride. I'm just trying to watch my back for whenever they start attacking from behind. Trust me, you don't want enemies in your behind. I'm guessing we fail if all of our allied units die. It's the only reason I could think of that we didn't survive last round. It's maybe all of our allies were dead. It says that we're supposed to be protecting 5 things. You're thinking of Steel Battalion. The one with the really big controller. Oh shit, that guy's running straight for the end. Maybe this is why I lost. I didn't stop this guy. What? Oh. Yeah, if you want to play Steel Battalion, you're gonna have to set up like your whole keyboard to be a controller. Because that game has all sorts of toggles and knobs and levers. So you'd have to set them up for all their different positions and shit. Oh? We're just blowing up our own bridge now? Oh, enemy vehicles. Stop them. Where are they at, buddy? Point me in the right direction. I think they blew up my guy. No. Oh no.
Mission incomplete.
That was way too many tanks. Why were there so many tanks? I'm gonna need some, like, anti-tank missiles. Oh well, we still get a special reward for getting more points. Oh. Okay, well, this game has certainly been aggravating, so I think it's time to move on to another one. It looks really cool, and I hope that I don't find out that it was working designs, hands getting into the mix there that made it so difficult. Because otherwise we're going to need that unworking designs version. I certainly hope that someone's made one. In the meantime, though, let's boot up the other game. Now, full transparency, I did put the cheats on already. But this is Godzilla Unleashed. And I need to unlock all the characters before I can just do, like, cool versus mode shit. And I feel like that's a real problem for this game. Because this one has probably the most Godzilla monsters out of any of the Godzilla fighting games. And it's handicapped by the fact that they're all locked at the beginning and you can only play as Godzilla. There's like 20-some monsters in here, and they only let you use 4 from the beginning. See, something like this feels like the perfect game to whip out at like a party or something, because it's like 4-way free-for-all battles with giant kaiju. But of course, everything's locked, so you have to spend multiple hours playing the game just to unlock everything for Brawl mode. Like, look at how sparse this is. And I've unlocked a few things already, so... We've got all of this shit over here that we could use, but... You know, it's locked because fuck you, that's why. And over here's the store, but you have to play the story mode more to be able to buy things. So that's what we're doing today. We're just going to be playing story mode so that we can unlock more characters.
Global defense. Tokyo is underwater, battered by unrelenting tsunamis created by offshore crystal activity. We have evacuated the population to higher ground, and all are safe. For now.
But yeah, I've also got Dominion Tank Police on my back burner, and each season of that is only like 5 or 6 episodes. So, like I was saying, I'm really starting to realize just how short those old anime were. It's kind of a shame. because animation is expensive and time consuming, so they couldn't afford a whole bunch of episodes back then. So a lot of those animes were shorter, but God, the quality on them. The quality was so good. They were like, okay, so,
We are
oh,
currently facing the
cutscene.
greatest threat the world has ever seen. Our planet is being torn apart by the giant space crystals and the extreme meteorological transformations that have accompanied them. We have already confirmed that San Francisco is in ruins. Destroyed
Oh,
by
please be
massive
Space
earthquakes.
Godzilla.
Sydney has become a frozen wasteland. Volcanoes have erupted in the middle of Seattle.
And that's not the worst of it.
Dr. Shiragami, this is a closed session. What is the meaning of this intrusion?
Dr. Shiragami. He's the world's leading expert on giant monsters.
If the council will allow
Why
me,
don't we have
I
one
just
of
made a
those?
startling discovery that has a bearing on these proceedings.
Very well, Doctor. Proceed. And this had better be important.
As you already know, giant crystals have manifested in all of Earth's major cities, causing destruction on an unprecedented scale. However, I've recently discovered the emergence of a new, more powerful type of crystal, distinguishable by a bright, colorful aura of energy surging from its core. Our initial analysis has determined that these crystals did not originate from our galaxy.
Man, this guy's a lot more boring than the Godzilla expert I met last night.
Unusual reactions from the monsters. It seems
Last
to be
night I was on
causing
VR
heavy
chat
unphysics.
and there was a
Monsters are
2D
actually
Blaze the
adapting
Cat
crystals.
reading off the Godzilla
Attacking
wiki.
them? If that is the case, Doctor, then I fail to see the cause for alarm.
Yes, Earth's guardian monsters must know that the crystals are harming the planet. The Earth is their home, and they will protect it by destroying them.
Don't be absurd. These are mindless beasts we're talking about. The simple explanation is that they are hungry for the power that these crystals generate.
You may both be correct. Although their motivations are unclear, one thing is for certain. Some of the monsters actually appear to be growing stronger and more powerful than ever from their interactions with these special crystals. My theory is that these monsters are actually absorbing the radiation surges. And
I like how the voiceover is going faster than the
These
subtitles.
mutations are giving rise to emergent abilities we've never seen before.
Doctor, what's the bottom
Yeah,
line?
no, I sat
What
down
kind
and
of
listened
threat
to
are we
them for
facing
like
here?
15 minutes where they were talking about Godzilla in the Middle Earth.
Absorb this power surge radiation could become unstable, a point of critical mass, if you will, the consequences of which could be catastrophic. There is no force on Earth that could withstand the potential destructive power of one of these titans once it reaches critical mass.
Sir, that won't happen. I know Earth's monsters will work together to destroy these things.
I've heard enough. Our course of action is clear. We cannot allow the monsters to become even more powerful. For the sake of humanity, they must be destroyed at all costs.
No! You only want revenge for your failed battles against Godzilla. When will you learn? The monsters are not our enemies. If we give them time, they will destroy the crystals.
Miku, please. The Admiral's right, I'm afraid. We can't just stand by and let the monsters run amok. We have to do our job.
Thank you, Commander. And I'd also like to thank
Voice
you for keeping
acting.
Protege on her leash. Gentlemen, the Yatragon is being readied for departure as we speak. In the meantime, Shiragami, I believe, is continuing his research to try and unlock the secrets of these alien crystals.
Anyways, that's enough cutscene. I don't have all day for this Godzilla lore. Also, it feels so good being able to move with the left stick again.
Godzilla 2000. I'll Rodan.
Just gotta make sure that you break off and go after the crystals at some point. Ooh. We got red mode. Godzilla's one weakness, enemies getting out of the way. There we go. I guess I should be defeating the monsters completely in order to get more points, huh?
Mayday! Mayday! Civil defense emergency! It's the crystals. They're generating some kind
Yeah,
of...
I'm gonna kill them all. Not to worry, Masky. There'll be lots of destruction and mayhem. I'm a villain after all. This is my specialty.
Godzilla 2000. Gojira.
Okay, base babies, let's fuck shit up. Now, where is this asshole? Get over here. There we go. Now we can get some good hits in. How do I pick up building? Oh! How do I pick up him? Oh. There we go. I figured out how to jump, and I think this is grab? Yeah, there we go. Grabbing's a little tricky. The jukebox monster. Ah, okay. Yeah, we can yeetus delete them. Time for toxic green fog. Oh, aliens?
But where did they come from? No matter. I must have them to strengthen our own monsters if we are to be victorious. There isn't time to wait for repairs. I will send one of you, my pets. You will head to the surface, steal the crystals, and return them to me. With their power, I will make you the most fearsome monster in all the universe!
Is this Pacific Rim? No, this is Patrick.
Godzilla 2000.
No, we're playing Godzilla Godzilla Unleashed. Man, he's really bad at defending. And I thought I was bad. There we go. So it's like a combination of picking up buildings, killing monsters, and smashing crystals. You have to do it all.
Good glory. What now? That is one mother of a spaceship. I think we have visitors. This day just keeps getting better. Looks like it's game over, people.
My queen, all repairs are complete. We are now ready to proceed.
Activate the cloaking shield and set a course for Earth. Fellow Vortok, the time has come. Release our monsters. Prepare to take Earth!
These are some goofy cutscenes. They remind me of Godzilla the Animated Series, which came out around the same time as the Men in Black animated series and had a very similar art style. I wouldn't be surprised if they took place in the same universe. That's quite the sound for a laser to make. Well, that's what he does. That's just Godzilla's signature role. How about seeing Godzilla put up his dukes? Yep. Big or small, Godzilla does it all. Oh, we can go to the mothership. Sure, why not? Oh, the spaceship's already crash landed. Time to go and blow it up, I guess.
Godzilla 2000.
Whew. Give me something to throw at this jerk. Whoop. Okay, that works. I just gotta learn to block whenever they get knocked down, because they tend to hit when they get up. Oh. That just hurts you no matter what. So there's no way to stay close. I suppose you could just not do a knockdown blow. There, knock him off his feet. See, this is why I've got the health cheats on. Some of the later enemies can get pretty brutal, and I feel like the difficulty's a bit random, too. Just sometimes they're really high attack, and then other times they're complete pushovers. No consistency whatsoever.
Oh no. I have not one, but two mutant monsters showing up on Monster Island. It appears they're teaming up to destroy everything in sight. Mutants are vicious fighters.
I can't send a mecha unit into battle against two mutants. It'll be shredded into scrap metal. Has anyone been able to raise the Atragon?
I have the Atragon, sir.
Yes, Commander, what is it?
Admiral, why have you gone radio silent for so long? Our units are spread too thin dealing with the aliens. We need Atragon.
I'm on a mission here, Commander. And you're jeopardizing my operation. You deal with our alien friends and leave the big game to me. Gyozen out!
Gyozen! The Admiral's gone mad. The crystals must have corrupted his mind.
A single monster is no match against two mutants. The monsters
Possibly.
must team up to take them down.
I feel like all the voice actors are a bit bored in this, though. They're clearly not putting all of their emotion into it. What is that? I don't remember Godzilla versus the Rock Monster. Here, let me just break some shit for some bonus points. No, I don't need Godzilla Pocket Change. I need Godzilla Pocket Sand to help me deal with these guys. Pocket Sand. Pocket Sand. Oh no, you've unleashed the Pocket Meanie. Watch out, Ko. Here, let me come over here and kill Steel from you. There we go. Gotta get credit for those kills. Now it's just you and me. Oh, I ran out of time. I probably should have put the infinite timer on. Oh well. Let's see, how many Muns do we have now? Oh, we've got enough to buy the alien faction. Earth Defenders. Global Defense Force faction, mutants, environments, gallery. Let's buy the aliens. I get the feeling that Space Godzilla's in there. Oh, it's just Orga. Where is my Space Godzilla? Okay, we'll be waiting for you. Ew, Australia. I don't want to go there. Let's go to New York like that 2000 movie. I don't know, but I've got a lot of work ahead of me to set up all of the different characters so that I can just use them. I might just need to get further in the game to unlock the characters. Fucking Desutoroya. Yeah, no, if they cost real money, I don't think anyone would have played this game. With all the new games coming out and bombing within like a month of release, it just reminds me of whenever I see their sales pitch and I think, who are they making this for? There's so many games that are just unappealing to me. And I'm like, do these appeal to anyone else? And apparently they appeal to like 100 players, and that's not good enough for the new game companies. But what do they expect whenever they make shit that doesn't appeal to gamers? Like I'm an authority on gaming or anything. But yeah, if you're gonna make a fighting game, have all the characters in the game from the get-go so that people can practice with them and just play the character that they want to play. As nice as secret characters are, that should be reserved for like overpowered things. You know, like Onslaught in Marvel vs. Capcom. If you play it on the PlayStation, you can unlock the final boss as a playable character. And he's super overpowered because you get the second phase.
Godzilla 2000 Mothra.
So if you're gonna do something like a secret character, they have to be super overpowered. And just maybe don't put them in the online multiplayer if you're going to include an unlockable like that. Oh, Mothra's cocooning. But yeah, I just see a bunch of games come out where they're like, oh, we've got these ugly characters in this Unreal Engine looking environment. Don't you just want to spend hours playing our game? And it's like, no, I want to play something fantastical. Give me something that's not real looking. Not that Unreal looks particularly realistic, because it's got that sort of shiny look to it. Which just means that they didn't set up the shaders properly themselves. They went with the default ones, and it makes everything look all glossy. Oh, God damn it, I wanted that. Godzilla, you're facing the wrong way again. No, I really think that Gabe Newell said it best whenever he said, in real life, I have to make lists in order to remember the things that I want to buy at the store. And then I have to go to the store to buy those things to survive. But how is that fun? So he wants to make games that are fun first and realistic second. And I'm just like, yeah. If I have to sacrifice realism to have a good time, then I'd say it's an acceptable loss. I mean, one of the most memorable games for me is Joust in the arcade. And that's a game where a bunch of knights ride around on ostriches and fight each other. So that's like the least realistic description of what jousting is. And it's like one of the most easy to remember, like, icons of arcade video gaming. Man, I am getting juggled. There, that's one down. Woo! 2,000 some points for the store. Woo! I'm getting ever so much closer to my Space Godzilla. Oh, we gotta fight the human spaceship.
What has possessed you to bring that wretched crystal on board this vessel? It's consumed you, magnified your hatred for monsters. How many times have you led men into battle against these devil beasts, only to be disgraced by one humiliating defeat after another? You want nothing more than to destroy the monsters. Yes, destroy them all, or die to restore your honor. That is your destiny.
Sir, we have monster sign in this sector.
Good.
Full speed ahead! All stations, prepare Atragon for battle!
Oh, time to fight the spaceship. They could build a spaceship. Oh, they can freeze me. It's a little annoying that I can't turn the camera, though. I just kind of have to follow Godzilla's head to figure out where they're at. The way he wiggles when he's frozen is pretty silly. There's no way to lock onto these guys. I feel like surely one of these shoulder buttons has to be a lock-on button. Okay, I guess it's fire blast all the way. Oh, they just take flat damage whenever it first hits. I was like, is their health bar not going down? But no, it doesn't go down gradually, it just goes down instantly. Come on, Godzilla, pelvic thrust your way out of this. There we go. There weren't any monsters to defeat. It was all military vehicle. Oh, back to New York.
The meteor that crashed in New York, there's growing activity there. The high frequency waves have intensified. Something's about to happen. Something big. Evil.
I hear you, Miku. I think we're about to
Evil?
find out who or what's behind this
Miku!
If not the Vortok, what? It can't be. Space Godzilla!
Oh, my boy! Or girl. I don't remember which one Space Godzilla is.
Godzilla 2000.
Oh, there's a duck button. See, Space Godzilla's got the shoulder missiles and everything. It's glorious. And I love how silly the crystal spines are. Oh. There is a dedicated grab button. You can also do it by pressing square and X at the same time, so that's how I've been doing it so far. Good to know I'm just kinda stupid, and that there are buttons for these things.
We thought it was one of Earth's monsters that brought down the Vortak mothership. Our Miku may have been right about them all along.
Our
All
Miku?
of the destruction they have caused over the years. We as a species owe them our continued existence.
She just suddenly has green
Humanity
hair.
And all life on this planet are safe once again from the aliens. Godzilla was there to save us all. Some of us were wise enough to always believe in him.
Pipeworks software? Did they make Pipe Dream? Whoa, artist Chris Chin. One letter away from being Chris Chan. Yeah, see, there's my Space Godzilla down there. But they're locked. I need to unlock the Space Godzilla. I guess I gotta unlock the mutant faction. Exactly.
We've received reports.
Oh. Guess we gotta start a new story. Now we can play as Anguirus or Fire Rodan. I guess we'll try being Anguirus. Angrius. Oh, here come the meteors again.
Our lunar sensors.
Blah, blah, blah. We've already heard this. Yeah, Miku's getting a lot of crossovers these days. With Gundam and Sonic. I mean, she was meant to be a virtual idol, so I guess they succeeded. I'm gonna have to get a lot bigger to get the crossovers. Popularity-wise. You gotta be more famous to be in the video games. Besides, who wants to be in this modern slop anyways? Someone needs to make a Hexi mod for, like, Powered Speed Gun Bike or Rising Zan. Those are my kind of crossovers.
What's this?
Kiryu? Ooh, the butt slap. Some of these moves are just silly. Like, what is even happening? Gotta cause some good old destruction to earn my Godzilla bucks. So how's everyone doing? We holding up okay? Oh, we need 15,000 to unlock the mutant faction. Just figured I'd make sure that I'm not losing you guys. I was reminiscing about the times whenever I was a kid and we'd all go over to someone else's house, or the other neighborhood kids would come over to our house and we'd all gather around the game console. That's the sort of experience that I'm trying to recreate here with my streams. So I hope I can give you all those comfy, cozy vibes of going over to play video games at your friend's house. I know a lot of people don't really uh, do that anymore. Like, I don't think that the kids actually go over to each other's houses these days. Oh, this is like the Street Fighter bonus stages. You just gotta destroy enough things. You know, the one where you gotta beat up the car and everything in Street Fighter. So we just gotta keep doing story missions until we have enough to buy the mutant faction, and then hopefully we'll be able to get Space Godzilla from one of these factions.
So, gentlemen,
So, gentlemen. So, Mental Jin. It's a lot of Gearus. Maybe to improve the coziness of the stream, I should threaten to make cookies. Aw, shit, he got bigger. Yeah, I figured you guys would like that. I gotta get you all some Hexi cookies. Star-shaped, of course. I'm just gonna honk at them. We only had to defeat one of them. I wanted to kill them both, though, for the money. We've got to have money. Oh, don't worry, I'll make enough for everyone. You don't make cookies without making at least 50 of them. A single pack of cookies just is never enough. What is he even doing? What? Can't just roll over here and then do your get-up attack. You're all getting the most cyborg-licious cookies. There we go, it's attacking you. Now you have to help me. Yeah, I am getting ganged up on. There we go. Now it's a one-on-one. What even? Some of these moves are goofy as hell. Yep. Didn't we just establish that a little while ago? But I mean, look at this mid-air somersault. I mean, I'm pretty sure he could do that in the movies. Godzilla monsters kind of ignore the laws of physics when it's convenient. I pay attention to what I want. You can't tell me what to do. I'm a one Hexi army. Now give me my fucking Space Godzilla. There we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are currently facing...
Just a few thousand more points and I'll be able to unlock the mutants. Then it'll be time to start playing the different factions in story mode to unlock more characters. Let me just cause loads of property damage and oh! Was that Nanau's house? Now this is getting silly. There's so much bouncing around in ragdoll physics. Caught it! I deserve some credit for that catch. Not just anyone's gonna be able to pull buildings out of the air like that. It takes some cyborg level timing. I'm on my Genosark. Why is Space Godzilla in the mutant section? Who comes up with this shit? No, you've done enough for today, Ko. And I'm very happy. Got a Space Godzilla and a Mega Gearus and Batra. Obsidius? That's what the stupid fire golem's called? But yeah, gonna have to get that Space Godzilla. It's 100,000 though. Why are new environments so expensive? It's almost like they don't want you to finish the game. Then there's the GDF, who probably has all the Mecha Godzillas, but I'm not too concerned about them at the moment. I just want my Space Godzilla. Because Space Godzilla looks an awful lot like Super Godzilla. I still remember how mind-blowing it was on Super NES. Unlock Super Godzilla at the end of that game and just be like, what? Godzilla can get bigger? And then it made me want to get bigger. That's how you defend, huh? Well, I can't wait to play as the robot that can run out of power. What is up with the humans and putting drills on things in the Godzilla-verse, though? They got a spaceship with a drill, and Magara has a drill. Why does everything need a drill? We got a drill, baby, drill. I guess it's just the human way. Maybe I should get a drill arm. I mean, this is certainly a way to get a fight done. Yeah, we could hit each other. We could. But why, though? When we could just throw buildings at each other. I think I've unlocked the secret, boys. I finally figured out how to be a kaiju. Who the hell do you think I am?
Good glory.
I don't suppose the story changes too much between characters. How much story could you possibly write for 20-some Godzilla creatures save the day? Where do you think you're going? Get over here and take your lumps. Why throw whenever I can just raise an arm and command you Overlord style? You know, like Pikmin. Speaking of, I've now got the Overlord games to emulate, so we'll have to give those a try at some point. Let's try Sydney again. I don't like going to Australia, though. I mean, just one wrong move. And, Ren from Ren and Stimpy might blow it up. I mean, don't you know who you're dealing with? Give me building. I need ammo for the giant monster fight. Oh. Oh. I didn't realize there were only 3 crystals. Oh well. Easy come, easy go. Go ahead and get the Global Defense Force. Yeah, they get Jet Jaguar, Moguera, Mechagodzilla 2, and Mecha King Ghidorah. The aliens just get Orga. Mothra, 90s Godzilla, and Baragon are unlockable for the Earth Defenders. I mean, yeah, having 90s Godzilla would probably be pretty cool with his weird lizard ears. But I really just want Space Godzilla. If there were a faster way to fight these enemies out, I would totally just unlock it off stream. But I figure since it's so hard to unlock them, I may as well bring you guys along for the ride. I like how similar the textures on these models look to my Sonic model, though. Because it just tells me that I did it right whenever I was using the noise filter. Like, you can see it really bad on Mechagodzilla over there. Whenever they do the close-ups, Mechagodzilla has all those noise effects that I put on my model. Yeah, I'll play the game normally once I've unlocked all of the characters. But first I gotta get my Space Godzilla. It's essential. See, you can see all the weird texture going on Mechagodzilla. I did the exact same thing with my Sonic's fur. Ever so slight, but it really gives these low poly models some texture. Here, I'm gonna give this bitch a building. Bitches love buildings. The time has come, and so have I. Just like in Devil May Cry. Anguirus gets in there with those 1-2 punches. Really good rapid attacks.
Oh no.
Oh no! Got that, Knuckles adventure. Oh no! They don't even announce the obsidian monster's name. He's so unimportant. This motherfucker. I feel like there was a button to run, though. There not a run button? And the right stick is completely useless in this game. Entirely too many monsters on this field. So unfair that my knockdown attack doesn't work, but theirs works every time. I'm gonna clobber them. Oh. Ow. Won't let me grab rocks? That's fine. I'll just grab you. Wait, you gain energy from blocking? That seems exploitable. Come on, get in there and beat the shit out of him. Almost didn't defeat anyone. But there we go. We went ahead and we were able to defeat Goji. Go. Ghidorah. La 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 la. Got super tongue-tied for a moment there. La 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 la. Yeah, my brain cells are dying. They're about the only cells I have left. Once my brain cells are gone, I'll just be all boobs. The boob cells. Well, you know what they say. It's better to be a boob cell than an incel. Oh, jeez. I need something to throw at him. Okay, let me go stomp on these guys a little. Yeah, considering there's no way to control your camera, how are you supposed to keep your eyes on this guy to know where he's at? I mean, I suppose I could back myself into a corner of the map. Good luck surrounding me here. I imagine this was very annoying for parents back in the day. I know my mom used to complain about how loud the video games were. Oh, he was stuck on top of a building. Yeah, no, it was just the repeated sound effects. She would have preferred if the game was just on mute. Even then, all the flashing lights and everything, it was just too much for her. But old people are gonna old. You can't stop them. I figure we'll do one more run of the story mode and then we'll call it a day. So whenever we finish this story, oh yeah! Space Godzilla Fight Part 2. Why did my building get deflected like that? What even? I think Space Godzilla's fucking with the gravity. Why are the explosions so loud? I mean, sure, they're explosions, but did they need to use accurate war sound effects? Unfortunately, I don't think you can get Biollante in this game, but it sure would be cool to have a fight between Space Godzilla and Biollante. The big plant thing versus the big Space Godzilla. They're both big in their own right. And then there were two. What are you doing, Space Godzilla? That was a goofy fight. Man, kaiju are cool. Oh. There we go, we finished it. A lot earlier than I expected to. Well, looks like I've still got a ways to go before getting Space Godzilla. They just know that Space Godzilla's the best one. That's why they made it so unattainable. Yeah, none of the other characters even come close to that 100,000 price tag. The closest is Orga over here, but he's only half of that. Well, guys, I hope you had fun. Hope it's been a nice, cozy time here in the Hexi Cave. Big shout-outs to my patrons, Nerdy Neko Kit and Kodarian. That's all I've got time for, so ciao for now. And Hexi